Hey guys, how you going? And welcome to yet another Cricket 22 video. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the Australian player ratings and likenesses. First thing I'm going to notice right away is that Australia's 83 overall as a team, England 84 and New Zealand 84. So I found that quite interesting. Anyway, let's get down to the teams. It's a bit all over the shop at the moment, if I'm being honest. Like you've got the number on the right there, on the left, sorry, 1, 3, 5, 6, 12. All these players, I can't even move across and sort by overall, which is a bit annoying. So we will take a look at each player's likeness and also the overall rating. Now the overall rating is I'm not really a fan of it, because what they do, I think they get the batting, the bowling and the fielding ratings and then do some sort of calculation or something that spits out an overall number. I could be wrong, but you then get like overall ratings that are that don't really make sense. Like for instance, you can see Marnus is 81 overall. Now, to me, he would have a lot higher batting rating. He'd probably be batting rating like high 80s at least. But then the bowling and maybe the fielding bring it down a bit. So what you're going to get is overall ratings that probably don't make too much sense. Like, for instance, Tim Payne, 82 overall, Marnus, 81. Now, I think most people would have Marnus as a higher rating than Tim Payne. But because of that, because they take all those three factors into play, the bat, bowl, and the field, I think it somewhat skews them a bit. So, like in my opinion, I reckon they should skew them based on what their role is. So, like if Marnus is a batsman, he's got a high batting rating, then his overall rating should be skewed towards, higher skewed towards the bat. So he should be like mid 80s, high 80s at least, I reckon. But that's what they've done. Let's go through anyway and at least take a look. So Travis Head, 76 overall. There you go. Some of these play faces, some of them are play face, some of them aren't. Dan Christian, 74. Got a bit of a neck beard going on there, but it's a lot better than his beard in Cricket 19, because it looks like they just whacked on a fake beard over top, and it didn't look nice. But we've got Enriquez here, 77 overall. Doesn't look too bad. Lyon, 74. So this is another one. His bowling rating is probably going to be like high 80s at least. I don't even know if I can check really, because we've got batting skills here. But we can't see just like the one figure to determine his bowling rating. So like you got all these different proficiencies and skills, like 80 for instance, but we don't have anything like, we don't have an actual number to go with the bowling. But yeah, Nathan Lyon looks like Nathan Lyon, 74 overall. Once again, he should be high, should be at least 80, mid 80s, but because of the other factors in play, he's 74. Berendorf, 71. Sure, cool. Marcus Harris, 75. Yep, looks like Marcus Harris. Tim Payne, 82. It's one that's probably a bit bit high. Probably gave him a little boost because he was captain at the time. I'd put him mid 70s at most. Kane Richardson, 73. This play face is probably one of the better ones. It looks very good in my opinion, compared to the others at least. Ashton Turner. Yep, that's Ashton for you. Nice. He is 70 overall. Josh Phillippe, 67 overall here. This is one that hasn't been play-faced. He wasn't play-faced either in Cricket 19. So, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Hopefully they add him in the future, because I'm sure he'll play a few internationals this summer. Andrew Tye, 71. Another neckbeard situation going on there. A non-licensed bat. He is 71. Mitchell Swepson, 67 overall. Looks like a bit of Swepson about him. But yeah, not a licensed bat. Marnus, 81. We were talking about him as he was 81, very low for him, but you know, all those other factors makes him 81, where he should probably be mid to high 80s. We've got Ben Mcdermott, 80. So like, it doesn't really make sense Mcdermott only one lower than Marnus, but anyway, I'll stop harping on about it. He is 80 overall. The play face is fairly, it could be better, I felt like it was better in Cricket 19, was it? Or maybe I'm thinking of someone who did a community creation. Alex Scary. Yeah, I mean, it looks like Alex Scary, sure. He is 82 as well. He'll be making his test debut in the Ashes. Kane Richardson, 75. Not sure what's going on with the old chin there and jaw. But yep, that's Dry, 75. Where's Agar, 67. This one's quite good as well. I think they've done a good job on this one. 67 for Wes. Cameron Green, 76 overall. I think they've updated his play face compared to what it was on the Academy on Steam, because it wasn't looking too flash, but I think they've upgraded it here. So that's nice, 76. Riley Meredith, 69 with that interesting looking mo. It's looking very shiny. Interesting. It's Riley, 69 overall. Pekowski, 76. Hopefully he gets a game this summer. Yep, that's Pekowski, 76. Daniel Sams, 68 here. Yep, I mean, some of them are pretty spot on. Maybe some of the hair looks somewhat questionable sometimes. But yeah, it's definitely Daniel Sams. He has 68 overall, the all-rounder. Nathan Ellis, 70 overall for the, just overall. Bowling-wise, probably mid-70s, I'd say. Once again, one that's not play-faced, unfortunately. Next up, we've got Josh Inglis, who is 76, another non-play-faced one. Hopefully, they add a few more in during the summer. Definitely. 76 for Josh. David Warner, 81. Look at that dirty mo, mate. Nice. The DSC bat. Something's off about the bat texture, I think. It looks, I don't know. It just doesn't look like a cricket bat texture. I don't know. 81 for him. Aaron Finch, 76 overall with the max. Yep, that's Finch. Looks pretty similar to the Cricket 19 one. Mitch Marsh, 80. That one's pretty decent. No complaints, really. Nice little grey nicks there. Glenn Maxwell, 77. Another one who's probably a bit too low rated. Where's the top knot, Maxi? Where is the top knot? Anyway, looks pretty standard for Glenn. Steve Maxwell, 91. The highest overall in the Australian side at 91. Love the New Balance bat, to be honest. Looks quite nice, close up like that. Next up, we've got the Stoin, 76 overall. I think they've done him an injustice, old Stoin. He's a lot more handsomer than that. Matty Wade, 82. The beards look somewhat, the beards that are licensed, like the play-faced ones, some of them look quite interesting. Like they're just like, I don't know, it's tough to explain, but yeah, they're just, I don't know how I feel about it. Pat Cummins, 80. Yeah, so he should be 90. If Steve Smith's 91, then Cummins has to be 90 for sure. But anyway, we won't, well, I did say we won't harp on about it, yet I am, but here we are. Mitch Stark there, one actually looks pretty good. Don't mind that from Starkey. 81 for him, higher rated than Pat Cummins, probably because he's got a higher batting rating. I'm assuming Zampa, 70. They've absolutely stitched Zampa up here. One of the best 2020 bowlers in the world, gets an overall of 70, and he also looks like Bateman, so you get that. Josh Hazlewood, 80 overall. I think I prefer his Cricket 19 play face. I mean, it looks alright still, but I think I prefer the Cricket 19 one. He comes in at 80. And lastly, Ashton Agar, who is 74 overall, and I've absolutely stitched him up here. I don't think it really looks like him too much. I mean, like, you can tell it's like, yeah, it's Ashton Agar, but, well, can you? I don't know. Quite tough. I think the Cricket 19 one, I think, was a lot better. I think they've kind of stitched them up there. But yeah, that is it for the player likenesses and ratings for the Australian side. I will be doing England and New Zealand. I'm trying to do them today. I'm not too sure. Definitely over the next couple days, they'll be up. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you're feeling up to it, leave a comment down below about which players you think deserve maybe a high overall or a lower overall. Be interesting to hear your thoughts. But until then, take it easy.